Yeah, boy! Stick.
That was fun, wasn't it, Dougie?
Stick. That's enough sticky. I can't do that much sticky, man.
I don't know what work.
Too much stick. Let me put this on in the background, nice and quiet. So what's up, MLG? Welcome to the chat as usual, bro. Welcome to Intoxicated TV's Pubcast number 3.0 with me, Chaos Shield, and of course, Intoxicated Timmo.
Yeah.
As always. So, what are we covering tonight? Over the next sort of hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long it takes, hopefully. Not 2 hours. No one can handle. Go on.
On tonight's agenda. That sounds so formal. We've got
On the agenda.
Yes, on the agenda.
Yeah.
Some dude got to Pirate Legend State. Apparently it's very disappointing, but we'll go into that. No Man's Sky is coming to Xbox finally. Fortnite's got guided missiles. Some more details to come out about Amazon's Lord of the Rings series. Looking forward to talking about that. And just finish it off with what's happening on Games with Gold and what we've been up to lately.
Games with Gold, what we've been doing. Of course, Insomnia 62 we went live to in England. We'll talk about that. Huge disappointment in my opinion later on in the stream though.
I found it bittersweet.
Yeah, it was bittersweet. But like we always do when we start off the Intoxicated TV, we talk about what we've been doing. So,
Yes.
Timmo, your games, go.
I've been up to Sea of Thieves because that's the latest game out at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I was disappointed with it.
Yeah.
A bit of Fortnite.
Standard.
And yeah, Insomnia, as you said.
Still getting those Fortnite no build wins.
Yes, mate.
There's a challenge, MLG, if you're in the chat, try and win a game of Fortnite without building at all. That's what Timmo does.
Yeah.
That's what he says he does. No one's ever seen it. No one's ever seen this happen, but he says he does it, right? So
It's annoyingly always off stream. I've got pictures. I shared it to my Xbox feed, so you can find it on there.
there you go. But you did build a little bit, didn't you? Admittedly.
If building, getting up to attics to get chests, yes. Building defensively to make towers and things like that, no.
Okay then.
That's that's not building to win.
You did build them. Hey, it's more than I can do anyway. I can't even build on the thing, so.
Yeah.
So me, what have I been doing? Usual same thing, grinding away on PUBG. Still just trying to chase those chicken dinners. Waiting for the new game modes that have come out. Actually, that's probably something we should have talked about.
Yeah, I seen a tweet about that earlier. I didn't really have time to look into it properly to put it in the notes.
My camera really laggy. Anyway, yeah. So new game modes. I've been trying them out. Missed out on the beta for the new map and the time zone. Yeah, I think you had like this weekend just gone, or the past 4 or 5 days to play that. I didn't get to play the little new map. Good.
Oh right, yeah. Apparently, it changes the whole meta of the game.
Yeah, it basically turns it into just like an almost deathmatch style game at the minute. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait. Hopefully it comes to Xbox sooner rather than later.
hope so. Hope so. You haven't even got Miramar yet, though, have you? On the box.
No, that's due out end of spring. Well, it just says springtime, so that's what April, May, June.
Yeah, because I know that there's obviously the PC's now got weapon skins, which have been out for a month or so.
Yeah.
And the new game mode. Have you heard about the new game mode they've got?
Is it War?
So yeah, it's basically war. So there's a preset circle at the start, and you're in teams of 5 or whatever, and you all drop in. You all have to drop into this circle.
Yeah.
It's instant zone everywhere else, so you have to drop into the circle, and you get respawned, and it's between your team. The first to like 80 kills wins the game. So you'll all parachute in, and then there'll be like you'll have 3 minutes to get as many kills as you can, and then you'll respawn again, and it tallies up your full team, and then I think it's like first to 80 kills wins basically, and you can set different like criteria for the game. So you can say like level 2 body armor and helmet, but pistols only, or only submachine guns or only shotguns with frying pans, like that kind of thing. So they're really mixing it up.
That's pretty cool. Then.
So they are trying for what it's worth.
Yeah, it seems to be taking ideas from Fortnite and vice versa. So
yeah,
one's I look at it, one's a more cartoony, buildy version. The other one's more of a realistic-y.
Yeah. I think they're trying to make it more deathmatchy, really, as well.
Yeah, trying to speed the game up.
But then they should have done this years ago, and Fortnite wouldn't have got half as big. I still credit half of Fortnite's success to how shit PUBG actually was when it started.
Yeah, definitely. But that's the difference between being glorified modders and a full-on development company with 20 years history, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
But
people seem to forget that, and they compare them.
Okay. Talk to me about Sea of Thieves.
Right.
And the absolute snooze fest that it is. Even though you still love it to death.
Just tell by the look on my face how disappointed I am with this game.
Okay, go on.
I had so much hope for this game being so good. Like, the idea that you got your mates, you're cruising around on a ship, you're going to be a fucking pirate. That just sounds cool on itself. And then you get the game and it's just...
it's garbage.
Yeah.
It's garbage. But that is what it is, isn't it? But recently there was the streamer, Prodigy X. Yeah, who's achieved the pirate legend.
Yeah, he's done it in a somewhat controversial way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently if you care about that shit anyway. Basically, he got his viewers to go around do voyages, and from what I understand, he was jumping in their crews as they were about to complete them. So he was just getting reputation.
Oh, so he'd just port in right as they were giving their chests and skulls and stuff in and do it that way?
Yeah, and just basically get the reputation and move on to another crew.
Okay.
So he wasn't actually going around and doing any actual legwork, which...
So he did none of the very limited content that's actually in the game at all?
Yeah, pretty much. From what I understand. I could be completely wrong, but that's the way that I read it.
Okay.
So a lot of people are annoyed at that. I don't know why, they're probably just bitter.
And they'd probably just see it as some form of cheating, essentially, innit? You're just letting other people do all the work.
It's just farming reputation, isn't it? So, but anyway,
so.
It's helped us understand what being a pirate legend actually means. And basically, not a lot.
No, next to nothing.
So
if you don't know and you don't play Sea of Thieves, basically what you have to do is you go on quests or voyages, whatever you want to call them, and you collect, you dig up chests, collect skulls from enemies that you kill, and then you take them to there's three factions, like gold hunters, bounties, and whatever the other one is, like magic fucking things. And then when you give in these rewards, you rank up, basically, and it's just a grind, and you just basically go from 1 to 50 all the way up just by doing these same things over and over and over again. And you become a pirate legend when you reach rank 50. Is it across all three?
Yeah, across all three, yeah.
So
basically, you'll start in a tavern every time you log into the game, and there's a shady looking character at the back of the pub. He'll go, come back to me when you're rank 5 of all three factions. You do that, and then it'll say come back at 10, then come back at 15, and come back at 20, all the way up to 50. And basically, all it unlocks is a legendary pub. Which basically, in the pub you already start in, it just opens a secret door that you can go down into. You get a cave where all the dead legendary pirates go. You get some fancy purple and gold outfit.
Yeah.
And then you get legendary voyages, which are basically the 3 different types of voyages. So the chest hunting, the skeleton killing, and the animal farming, all combined to make one voyage.
Roger. I thought I had a video for it, but I didn't get a video for this because it's just Sea of Thieves. Nobody really gives a shit about Sea of Thieves. But yeah, so did he cheat? Do you think he cheated? Would you call it cheating?
I won't call it cheating personally. I think it's just a way to use your community. If you're that popular of a streamer, you're just going to use your community to get to the end game content quicker.
Yeah.
To be first and basically get out what actually is there.
Yeah.
I guess
so.
A lot of people actually bothering their asses to get there, find out that is not a lot.
I mean, it is what it is. He's done it. Fair play to him for thinking of it and doing it and following it through. I've got nothing against the guy. I mean, He's
No,
the
I
first.
don't
He's the
think-
first person to do it. I guess people are just bitter and jealous, aren't they? Really, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he's the first
basically,
legendary pirate.
Yeah, he's first. They're jealous they've not got the community to do it for him.
Yeah, I mean, you could almost say he's only got it first because he's got enough mates. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. So if you didn't get it first, you've got no friends. Basically,
Exactly.
that's why Timmo's level 1.
Hey, 13.
13. 13? We played it for like 2 days and I got to 6.
Yeah, I was playing it the other day with Chicken.
So you're 13 across the board.
Nah, I'm 13, 9, and 6. That animal collecting one's just a little
Well,
bollocks.
you've only got about 40 more levels on average to go. Then you'll be about
Yeah,
36, whatever it is. You'll be good to go, mate. Good to go. Bet you
Yeah.
can't wait. It's gonna be a nice
Well-
slow motion grind.
They did put a tweet out shortly before we came on here that I've seen anyway.
Yeah,
The head of Rare he said they are expecting a content drop in May.
a content drop
Yeah, in May.
of what?
We're in May, aren't we? No, we're not in April.
No, we're in April. Yeah, fucking.
So next month.
You're losing track of everything, you mate.
Yeah, I know. Fucking. So it early starts. But yeah, he just says there's going to be. They said they've heard the feedback from the fans. They've reprioritised their development schedule for the coming month.
Okay,
To
okay.
expect the first content drop to come in May.
What have they said what it is?
No. I'd be surprised if they know.
Okay. So
can
yeah,
see it.
so it's gonna be. What do you reckon? It's gonna be dig up something new, mate, or something else.
I reckon it's going to be AI ships. I think it's going to be pirate ships. It's the
Okay.
easiest thing to put in there.
Yeah. Or what's the word? Like clothes and sails and
Just more skins.
yeah, just basically skins. Like that's the easiest thing to put in there. Except they'll do it with like
Yeah.
guns and
Change the-
hairstyles and like
Yeah,
uniforms.
Change the way your cannons look.
Yeah.
Put a big fucking name board on the back of your ship.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, at the minute, it's like what grind to like level 40, and you can put a red diamond on your mainsail. Woo! Content,
Oh, okay.
content. So nah, it's not for me.
Nah, not
for me.
for the foreseeable future. Give it another 6 to 12 months when they actually finish making the game. And
I
then-
think I know we talked about this. We've talked about this pretty much every pubcast we've decided to do now, but
Yeah.
it needs more content. It could be a really good game if there was
Yeah.
more than 3 things to do in it, but there's not.
Yeah.
There's just the 3.
I'm just glad I got it through Game Pass, so I can now go back in about 12 months, spend another £8 and see how much the game's actually changed.
Yeah, exactly that. So, but
Speaking
I
of games that,
got it for free. Go on.
I was gonna say, speaking of games that have gone through a lot of changes, No Man's Sky.
Right,
No,
No
it's
Man's
Xbox.
Sky. I've got the shit for No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Get on this. We're gone. It doesn't line up with my box properly, and that's instantly pissed me off. I'll do it while it's playing.
Go on.
There you go. Right, it's on. Hopefully you get volume, because I don't get volume.
I've got the stream on mute, so I won't hear it, but I'll see it.
Alright, but we'll watch it. I mean, this is just the original trailer, right?
Yeah, this is the original trailer.
So it's
Is it?
not... It's not like it's... It's not anything new. I mean...
No,
It's coming to the Xbox.
Yeah, they released an Xbox trailer, but all it was just a white screen with the word next, basically, fading into it.
Okay.
Because the game will be releasing in June, alongside the next update called Next. So, they've not actually said anything about what that update contains. Hopefully it's proper co-op.
So I've heard like, or read or whatever recently that No Man's Sky, or No Man's content, or Sea of No Sky's content, or whatever you want to call it now, it's actually improved a little bit. Like there is more stuff you can do, but I don't think it's going to change that much because it's that procedurally generated stuff in it. It's still all procedurally generated, and it's not going to be that different.
So I read a few articles every week saying how much it's actually changed compared to when it does come out.
Yeah.
And that it plays like a game because of that. They put that much into it now. It's basically the game it should have been on release.
Well, I mean, fair one. If it is going to work, then why not? But
Yeah,
who knows, right? I mean,
that's it. I mean,
and especially with it coming basically from a PC to a console. I mean, surely it's not going to generate half as much stuff as it could do, because it's going to be limited. It's going to be limited by the processor that's in the Xbox One and stuff, isn't it?
well, it'd just be server based, wouldn't it? They'll just send it to you the data it needs to.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's not like graphically demanding.
No.
It's just, what is it, the polygon crap, whatever it is, cell shaded stuff, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it's,
go on.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I read that it's going to be 4K HDR on the EX.
Whoa! I know, yeah, but I mean, when you watch it and you look at it, it's not. I mean, like, let me bring the video back up for it again. I mean,
I don't know, it's not the most graphically demanding game, is it?
It's not gonna demand anything. It doesn't need. It's not gonna be hard to upscale to HD or HDR for the Xbox One X because it's like fucking 2 colours on a planet.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
what do they call it? They've actually got a name for that stuff, haven't they?
Can't remember. I mean, look, it's green and blue.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of the more graphically demanding scenes because there's fish and plants. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's going to be crazy.
No, yeah. So, there's some orange.
Yeah. So I mean, it is gonna look better, obviously, than the Xbox One, the regular Xbox One.
Yeah.
But as a game, I don't think it can look that much better.
No, I mean,
That makes
I
sense.
suppose you can see the comparison videos anyway. I mean, Digital Foundry have credit talent on it as they did before when it was PlayStation PC.
Yeah.
So, they'll add Xbox to it.
Yeah, I mean,
revisit it.
yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, hopefully it's got more to it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're making the comeback now while Sea of Thieves is on its sort of down nub. Do you know what I mean? Maybe now's their time to shine with this update, but they've already announced nothing and just called it next. So to me, it's not the best. It's not the best to start. It's like
It's not filling me up with hope, but I mean, when it does come on Xbox, you will get all previous updates for it. So you'll get the Sport Identity column where you're just a glowing
yeah. Do you remember that when people travelled across the galaxies to try and meet someone, and then all it was a little blue? Oh, at first it wasn't even that, was it? It was just
No, you couldn't even see.
you couldn't even see each other.
No.
And then that's when it changed.
Yeah, because they said that it would take about 100 or something stupid years for anyone to actually come across each other.
I have no idea what that background image is, by the way, on the stream right now. The fucking Cars picture. But yeah, go on. Sorry, man. I don't know. I downloaded
and
it.
then the internet went out on their way to prove them all wrong, as they do.
Of course.
And someone had it done in, was it a week or two?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They said it. What did they said it'd take years or something, didn't they? Or months at
Yeah.
least. And I think it took like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That was the same with actually getting to the centre as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Someone just pretty much got on their ship and just fucking flew straight there, solidly, in 2 weeks. It was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then what did they do? They went, cool, now fly back. That was it. That was basically that was the game.
It literally sent you right to the back edge of space again, like, sound.
It was like, sweet, now what? No new ship, no nothing, that's you. Just get back. So.
Yeah, so I glad I let you try that out on the PC first before I got it.
I'm gutted that I got. In fact, I claimed back through Steam. I think for it after I played it for literally like 2 hours and 7 minutes, and then realised I can claim this back through Steam. Fuck yeah, I'm claiming this back through Steam.
Don't blame you. I really don't blame you. But hopefully, I'm hoping it comes to Game Pass when it comes out in June.
But well, yeah, because I guess if you've got Game Pass, then there's no harm in giving it a go and trying it. Apart from the lack of space it's going to take up on your Xbox, but that's not that big a deal, really, is it? To be honest.
Nah, it's not. No.
So
that's the hope. But if not, let's see what price it releases at. I reckon it'd be about 30 quid.
It's got to be cheaper than a regular Xbox title. It's got to be, or it'll get nowhere.
Yeah.
But then say that people bought Sea of Thieves. That's 60 quid a pop.
Oh god, yeah, I can't.
So Can you
It's not
imagine
that bad,
paying
it's not.
60 quid for that? Nah.
No, not now that I've played it.
Imagine.
I was. Go on.
Imagine you bought an Xbox One X and you were so happy with it and you had it hooked up to your brand spanking new like 68-inch HDR UHD, like the dog's bollocks of TVs.
Yep.
And the 2 games you got first were No Man's Sky and Sea of Thieves. How would you feel? How would you feel?
I would get a bit of chalk and play noughts and crosses on top of my Xbox's case because that would have more content.
I'd go play PS4, mate. I would. I'm not saying so.
Probably
I
yeah.
And I haven't gone to PlayStation since PlayStation 2.
I'd go play Conkers with my dad.
What are we talking about here?
Conkers, like, you know.
Oh, right, okay. You mean
Conkers
like...
Australia.
Yeah, okay. I thought...
Do you have a different...
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, no, it's called Conker's, mate, but I don't know if you were on some hide the pickle shit, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, it's not like the pickle.
Okay.
Hey.
But yeah, I mean, you'd be absolutely gutted, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
And...
Unless you're a child. If you're a young child, then yeah, I suppose you'd be happy. But
well, yeah.
as a teenager and above, I'd be...
In fact, that they are the perfect games for like when your little, you know, like your niece or your nephew or some little kid comes over to your house and like, hey, go on your Xbox. You're like, they are, mate. Bosh.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want on Sea of Thieves because you'll be entertained for hours.
Much.
Because the water looks amazing, but there's nothing to do. So I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Go sail around and get killed by a bodiless kraken.
A bodiless. Oh yeah, that's. I'm sure we covered this. We can't do this every Pubcast. Can't be us slandering off Sea of Thieves.
I don't think we did cover it last time because we didn't know about the bodiless kraken.
I'm sure there's some. Can you turn it down a bit, mate, please? I'm sure there's some promising content to come for the future of both games.
That could be what the content is in May. They might actually finish making the kraken.
Oh great, yeah. So the thing they should have put in already.
Yeah.
No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Right, screw that. Screw No Man's Sky. Not talking about it. Not talking about Xbox.
No, we need to get back on track. Like,
Go on then.
Guided back on track like the missiles in Fortnite.
Oh, that segue. Ooh. Oh, right, I've got it. I've got it. Get ready. I've got a little clip here now. This is what we're chatting about. This is just credit to the guy that made this on YouTube. I've literally just grabbed this straight off YouTube. Oh, there you go. Wow. There you go. So there's a few.
We fucking did it!
I can leave this video on basically.
We did it!
While we're talking about it, it's just basically all the guided missiles from Fortnite, pretty much. So yeah, they brought guided missiles into Fortnite, and you can jump on them, and now you can fly around. I think this is a. Oh no, this is another one. There's a good one in a minute. Or he might have just done it actually, where he jumps on his own missile. But yeah, I mean that's Tap Man there streaming on Twitch. But
You lining in?
I've seen a clip of one earlier. The bloke's flying around, can't find one, and then finds someone in a valley, aims towards it, exits it, and realizes himself and kills himself.
I skated on that shit!
I would be devoed.
oh
He
god.
was in the top 5 as well. Yeah,
You can't
But then there is a downside to it because I've also seen where
dude!
obviously you're vulnerable while you're flying this missile, right?
that
Because
is
you're
exactly.
watching the missile. So I mean,
Wow.
but
I think if you really want to watch that.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. With squads and duos and stuff, I reckon you'd be alright.
Yeah. Choose to scout.
Yeah, exactly. Just scout away. Especially if you're like you said in the final circle in the last 5 or whatever. I mean, you can just even from the clips, you can just see that it's just easy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's used it to pick his fallen friend up, and look, he's brought him right back over to him to heal him.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong, it takes some skill. It definitely takes some skill to do that.
That is good. I've seen one earlier. There's a squads one. It's not a guided missile one. It was you know the impulse grenades where they like throw you around.
Yeah.
One of their friends was out in the storm and he obviously went down, and he threw the impulse behind him and blew him back into the actual area to revive him.
Oh.
So that was pretty neat thing to do. But yeah, so that's guided missiles.
So yeah, there's a bit of news about Fortnite for guided missiles. I don't know what sort of news is coming up. Oh, I'll tell you what else I know about Fortnite. So have you heard about the meteor that is apparently travelling down towards Tilted Towers in the map?
Yeah. I was playing duos with Conkers, and he was telling me about it. And then you can actually look up and see it now.
Yeah, so it's
out on the map.
yeah, so it's coming in and it's basically coming closer. So this is like they've already said they're releasing a map later in the year. So this is like their I guess this is maybe their build up to it. Maybe something's gonna the meteor's gonna strike Tilted or what? I don't know.
I think now that you said they're releasing a map later on in the year, I think it's gonna strike the island.
Yeah.
So we have 125.
Remodel it.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That would just be their excuse to basically saying, yeah, we've removed all of this stuff, we've got rid of these mountains, we've got rid of those swamps and that lake and that river and that bridge and everything, and just here's a new map.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think they'll keep some elements of the old map there, but I think like almost the middle or maybe like Tilted Towers is just going to become like an absolute, just like just nothing, just rocks and stuff. But it could be good. It could be good.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, hopefully it brings a bit of change, like. But then it works, doesn't it? The Fortnite map works as it is, to be honest. I think it's well built, to be honest. I think it's better. It's a lot better than the PUBG map, Miramar. That map's fucking garbage.
Yeah, it's just smaller, isn't it? It's faster, quicker.
Yeah, exactly.
You get into fights a lot more often. Whereas I've been in PUBG, I've landed and then not sniffed anyone until like there was like 20 people left, and it's like.
Yeah, I mean, I've made it to the top 10 a couple times and not seen a single person just because I'm running to fucking circles all day.
Yeah. Hopefully they're
I quickscoped that! I quickscoped that! Oh my gosh!
Hopefully.
Turn up in the chat!
But who knows?
Wow! Clip that!
We are like racing through our points, mate. Racing through. Half an hour, but this is
take me up.
the next one.
Yep.
I think we can spend a lot of time.
Is the one where we go off on a tangent.
130.
So I'm not even gonna introduce it. I'm gonna just play the video.
Yeah.
The world is changed. Much that once was is lost.
Maybe when I watched the
For none now live
You need
who
the full
remember
weekend to
it.
watch it, right?
History became legend. Legend became
So,
myth.
this is always
And
more
some things that should not have
movie
been
and entertainment
forgotten
news rather than
were
the usual
lost.
gaming news we do.
Yeah, I mean, I like to think we cover anything that
It has now been
that's
found.
really, isn't it?
All the wide variety of news on the podcast.
It's safe.
But yeah, so basically, Amazon have acquired permission from the Tolkien estate and to get Lord of the Rings and to get 5 seasons of it. 5 whole seasons of Lord of the Rings, basically. And they're planning on doing it, so what I've heard is they're planning on doing it based after the events of Middle-earth. So after
No one knows it's here.
the Lord of the
Do
Rings.
they?
That's what I've heard.
I've heard
Do they,
the
Gandalf?
ideas of
Middle-earth stands upon the brink of destruction.
The weapon of the enemy is
Yeah.
a gift. Let us use it against him. You cannot wield it. None of us can.
The ring must be destroyed.
It was made in the fires of Mount Doom. Only there can it be unmade.
the elves of Rivendell.
What orders from
So,
mortal, my lord?
I reckon how they're going to do it. They're going to,
Work to do.
first couple episodes, maybe even first sort of half a season, if that was me, and of course what we haven't mentioned is one of the, who they want to get to come and produce it is the woman
There is evil
who
there.
worked on the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, Peter Jackson.
Well, they're actually
Great eye.
they're actually what Peter Jackson is. Creative director or executive producer type.
You have my sword.
I do have my bow.
And my axe. Care the fate of us all, little one.
We're coming too!
Mr. Frodo's not going anywhere without me.
Yeah, because they're in sort of talks with New Line Cinema as well, aren't they? And obviously, if they get permission and they bring in New Line Cinema, then you know they can use the entire Hobbit set that they've built that's now a tourist attraction and bring it in somewhere. Yeah, definitely.
It's not 50 miles north of Wellington or something.
Yes. Not nearly frightened enough.
That'd be good to go there. But yeah, so if they bring in New Line, they bring in all the sets, they bring in all the costumes and features. They basically bring in the Lord of the Rings trilogy films to the 5 seasons that they've got.
All that character design, the little Rickard, or the way they bring Ranged Lord. Everything else, it's going to look like that.
Yeah, pretty much everything in the video right now will be there.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of that character design and environment design came from an artist called, is it Alan Lee?
So all who love to see such times, that is not for them to
a lot of the
decide.
original artwork for the books.
All
Which
you
where
have
they drew a
to
lot of their
decide
inspiration.
is what to do with the time that is given to you.
I'm well happy about it. Apparently they're pumping like $1 billion.
So yeah, so it's $1 billion. So like we said, so they've got $1 billion budget to do 5 seasons, but apparently another thing I read is they have to start in like the next sort of 2 months or something.
Oh really?
Or they have to do, so they'll it was something to do with the number 2. So it's either like you have to pump out 2 seasons, or you have to start within 2 years or 2 months, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as soon as they start, there's some sort of time frame for them to produce content, basically.
The latest article on it from /film.com.
Yeah.
Actually has a detailed report about the Lord of the Rings series. We already know Amazon paid $250 million for the rights alone, and that the show will be a prequel that explores new storylines that take place prior to the events of the Fellowship.
So before the Fellowship.
Yeah. So they've not stated whether that's after the Hobbit or anything.
So you know what? Go on.
Literally covers the founding, Silmarillion.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, they should do. What is it? Book 2 of Silmarillion. That was pretty much the main one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Quenta Silmarillion. So I've got a wiki page up. So Quenta Silmarillion, which forms the bulk of the collection, chronicles the history of the events before and during the First Age. So that's like really early. Or they'll just do the final part, which is the Rings of Power and the Third Age. So that's a brief account of the circumstances which led to and were presented in the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they could do the excuse the pronunciation, the Akalalabeth.
Akalalabeth. So that's the Numenor thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the downfall of Numenor. So basically, how Aragorn and his people ended up on Middle Earth.
It could be really good, and if you haven't read the book, guys, you should really read. And you like Lord of the Rings, read the Silmarillion, what Timmo's shown you there.
It's not that thick. It's only about that.
It is a heavy read, though. It is a heavy read. It's nothing like don't go into it thinking it's going to be like Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, because it's not.
No, it jumps around a lot. Yeah,
so it's basically 5 books put into one, because Tolkien originally wanted it in separate books, but I think it was his older brother that said, "No, we're going to put it into one book," and then that's when they released it. So,
I think a lot of this is just appendix. So I can't get the words out.
Appendices.
So it's not even this thick. It's
they're really it is quite a short read, and it's mostly sort of chapter the book 5 that's in there that you'll associate with the most, because that leads up to Middle Earth and stuff, and you'll recognise it. It goes into the 9 kings of men and how they became the Wraith Lords and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, there's like a bit at the start tells you a lot about his inspiration and similarities with modern actual myths.
The myth.
So that's actually the thickness of the story.
So that's not that big.
No.
It's not that big of
That's appendices and maps.
It gives you a lot of good background knowledge though. If you ever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, it does give you a lot of good background knowledge. I give you that.
It really does.
So.
I hope it makes this into the series because I think the stories that are in there, like the fall of Gondolin and the Arels, the Sons of Fina and all that, taking on the fucking fight to Morgoth, I want to say. But yeah.
So I'm just trying to.
So.
I'm just going through the wiki page. So like it says. So the one that people are going to look at the most is the Rings of Power and the Third Age, and the final book is literally about 20 pages long.
Yeah.
And it just tells you about the Second and the Third Age and how Sauron became the main power. The rings were forged by the elves, led by Celebrimbor. Celebrimbor, is that what you say?
If it's
CE,
it's pronounced K.
Celebrimbor. But he was in the Lord of the Rings game as well, actually. He was a character you could unlock. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he's in a Shadow War.
Yeah, boy.
He's the spirit you get bound to as a faith. But that's not canon, as I recently found out, so...
It's not?
No.
Roger.
Is it Warner Bros? Pretty sure it's a Warner Bros game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, basically they've got their license to do their own game universe. Hence why a lot of the stuff doesn't actually align with the books and the
Doesn't
films.
make up. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But I know, like, for the season, Amazon are obviously working with the Tolkien estate.
Yeah, so that should all be canon technically.
So it should be pretty. And for $1 billion, that's a bigger budget than Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it is.
Like
Game of Thrones.
but 10 times over.
Yeah.
What was it? Game of Thrones had $1 million per episode.
Something like that.
Just under $1 million per episode. This has got
it's like 10 episodes a season, so yeah.
$1 billion. Do some maths real quick.
Sure.
So
an average season,
let's say there's 10 episodes in a season.
Yeah.
For the sake of simple maths. So that's 50 episodes. So just do. So if this is right, $1 billion divided by 50.
Yep.
Are you doing
got enough
it?
zeros in there?
Huh?
You got enough zeros in it?
I don't know. Hang on.
This is where it gets a bit tricky.
Hold on. So
American billion different to the rest of the world's billion.
Of course it is, because it's American. Right. So
yes.
So it's 6 zeros for $1 million. So what is it for $1 billion? 9.
For us, it'd be 9. For America, I'm pretty sure it's 8.
Fuck you, America.
Oh, no,
1.
hang on, I'll just Google it quickly.
Okay, you Google it. I'll put in 6. Okay, I'm at $1 million. What is an American billion?
Right, so a British English is a million millions. That's $1 billion. Oh, this is no longer as common as earlier, and the word has been used to mean 1,000 million.
Right, okay. So how many zeros do I need for $1 billion?
Right, so British billion has 3, 6, 9, 12
right,
zeros.
So let's go with an American, because they'll be the ones that...
It's 9 zeros.
Yeah. So I was right, 9 zeros. American-wise. Okay. Divide that by 50, assuming that there's 10 episodes in a season and 5 seasons.
Yeah.
So if this is right, that's 20 million an episode.
Yeah.
That's 20 million an episode. What?
Yeah.
20 million an episode.
I know, it's weird. I think Weta Workshop must be rubbing their hand with glee.
I mean, how much did the whole of the Lord of the Rings trilogy cost to make?
100 million? I think, off the top of my head.
Yeah, so... Like, what, like a third of the cost for 3 films
Yeah.
per episode.
$93 million. There you go. That was for the Fellowship of the Ring.
So as soon as they make one season, they've spent exactly the same as 3 entire Lord of the Rings films, basically.
No, it's 93 million for the Fellowship.
Oh, right, okay.
94 for Two Towers, and 94 for Return of the King.
So, yeah, roughly 100 million an episode, a film.
Yeah.
Or is that a billion? Numbers!
Zeros.
So many noughts. But yeah, so they've definitely got a lot of money there to produce an absolute killer of a series, and it's good that it's done by Amazon as well. I think. Like, watch everyone. Yeah, I was gonna say because I subscribed to Prime. I was like, watch everybody subscribe to Prime straight away.
Yeah, there are some people who are like that, won't balance the books, but I reckon a franchise as big and beloved as that.
Yeah, it will.
It's gonna draw in a lot of people.
It will. All the diehard, even the casual watcher will tune in to watch Lord of the Rings in a series.
Exactly, it's gonna come out. I imagine it's gonna come out just as Game of Thrones finishes. People are gonna want their medieval fantasy fix, and then gonna be like, oh yeah, Lord of the Rings series has just come out.
The thing is if you do it after the Game of Thrones finale, you're gonna have a really good opener, like a really good opener.
That depends how good the finale is on Game of Thrones.
There hasn't been a bad one though.
No, but that's because the story has always continued. This is going to be the finale, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's going to be
Mass Effect 3.
It's gonna fucking don't even go there with Mass Effect 3. Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
So and especially if they get I'm not doing it. I'm not going there. Especially if they get Peter Jackson.
Yes. Yeah.
Then,
the only thing I'm gutted about was what's his name has died last year, didn't he?
Who?
Bloody name, no?
Who? What character does he play?
Saruman.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Saruman's
Is his
dead.
name Adam Lee as well?
I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Oh,
But yeah, he's gone. But then if they're gonna go back, if it's good, they can just cast him as a younger version, can't they, or something? It's not gonna be.
Yeah. Christopher Lee.
I mean, there is gonna be ways around it. Admittedly, it won't be the same.
They might do what they did to Star Wars and just CGI him.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if they're using the cinematic universe, then
Yeah, well,
they
yeah,
will
exactly.
have
It's not like they're
to
going to be strapped for cash either, is it? So.
No, yeah. They'll have access to those characters, those character looks.
Yeah.
So, Elijah Wood back as Frodo, Ian McKellen back as Gandalf, Viggo Mortensen back as Aragorn.
I don't even know if they'll bring back those characters. I think they might take a totally, for the first half of the first season, maybe they might just do more background, like about like
a young Aragorn.
Yeah, younger, or even Arathorn or whatever his dad's name is. Can't remember off the top of my head. Can't remember, but yeah, like go before.
And this is it, because if you read the history of Aragorn, he did some mad fucking spy shit down in Hurud with the Easterlings and Southerners, like probably just laying waste to them.
Mm.
So that should be the stories.
This is true. This is true.
He buddies up with Legolas as well. Some points in his story.
Yeah, I mean, Legolas got touched on almost like a little bit in The Hobbit, didn't it? Basically.
Yeah.
Not too much though. So.
I mean,
it'd be good. It definitely calls to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy again, the extended version.
I mean, I think if they're going to be in it, there'll be cameos. They'll be like.
Yeah, I reckon there'll be cameos.
Character X happened to be in this same pub around the same time this storyline was going on.
Yeah.
And you've got to give him this message, and then it would just tie in some loose way.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. It'll be like I reckon it'll start off like just as an example when like Frodo and Sam and the Fellowship pour into the Prancing Pony when they first get to Bree, and then that'll be happening at the bar while the character we're gonna follow is sat at the other table. Do you know what I mean? It'll be something like that.
That's it, yeah.
It'll be something like
And
that.
then you'll see Frodo slip the ring on, and people go, no, and then you'll be like, this character's just gonna go speak to some spy master and go, oh yeah, tell fucking
Yeah, basically.
Ring Wraith Bob that the ring's here.
Tell Ringwraith Bob. Ringwraith Bob on the blower. Hey, it's here, mate.
You know what I mean? And that's when they come stamping in, innit, and squash the gatekeeper with his own gate.
Poor guy. I always felt for that guy, man. Swashed under his own gate. Poor geezer. Poor geezer. But listen, it is obviously the 6th of April, which means that Xbox's games with gold
Yes.
are now released. Just to rip us away from the Lord of the Rings subject, because we'll be on that all day. All day.
Yeah, happily.
But yeah, April's games with gold are out.
Yep.
And as always, it's as disappointing as it is not worth it. Yeah.
I think there's one good game in there. It's an old one, but it's supposed to be good. So, I'll start at the beginning. So, you've got The Witness.
Never heard of it.
Nope, it's supposed to be okay. It's from the 1st of April to the 30th. And then you've got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which is from the 16th of April to May 15th. And then on the 360, you've got Cars, which is April 1st to April 15th.
Get that
and
out.
Dead Space 2, which is 16th of April to April 30th.
So Dead Space 2 or Assassin's Creed Syndicate for me is the...
Syndicate's still one in London, isn't it? Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it is.
Unity was in France.
Yeah, it
The
is.
Syndicate's supposed to be okay, so it's free. Well, free. So I'll have a ganders at that.
Sorry,
You
I'm
missed-
just gonna... Huh?
You missed my air quotes.
You'll have a go at it because you have to.
Yeah, because it's free.
That's true. Right. I mean, I can't justify it, mate. I can't. I've always said that games with gold is such a fucking disappointment. It is an absolute waste of time.
It has more bad moments than it has good. Recently, I think the quality in the games has gone down a lot since they've announced and released Games Pass.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, but I think when it first launched, it had really good games, But that was just the draw of it. That's what made it good, I think. And then after that, it obviously just spiraled off into this absolute shitstorm that it is now.
I'm genuinely surprised with the fact that they do backwards compatibility for Xbox original games, that they're not started adding them in there yet.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that would have that extra bit of value because not many places stock those games anymore for you to go buy pre-owned anyway.
yeah.
I mean, I pop into CEX regularly, to local charity shops to see if there's any in there. That's mainly PS2.
But there isn't many original Xbox games, to be honest.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what is The Witness. What is it?
I couldn't tell you. Hang on, I'll get a brief description.
Go on. You bring it up because I don't know what it is, to be honest.
Okay, so The Witness is a 3D puzzle video game developed and published by Thekla Inc. It is released for Microsoft Windows and PlayStation 4 in January 16 with later ports for Xbox One and Nvidia Shield. So it's... In fact, looking at the images, do you remember Myst?
Yeah.
It looks like that, but more stylized.
Okay.
It's more artsy-fartsy. Looking at the island, that it looks almost like a clone copy of Myst Island.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The Mist wasn't that good.
Myst was amazing.
Did you think so?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Trippy as fuck. I was only like 9, 10 at the time, but I remember it being some mad, trippy, confusing puzzle game. Which I really enjoyed and never got past the second level.
I enjoyed it so much I did level 1. What? Do you hear what you're saying there? Do you hear what you're saying?
Yeah, it was mental though. You had this island, right? And there was like all these weird clues and you had to crack this code to unlock a teleport to go to the next level.
Okay.
But you also had to keep coming back to the main level to progress the actual game. Especially your wife's gone missing or something, if I remember correctly. And you have to go through all these different levels, find the clues.
Is that where like you play the guy who's in like the overcoat, basically, like a trench coat kind of thing? Is that what I'm thinking of?
I can't remember. It was first person, so I couldn't tell you. But it was a point and click puzzle game. It was really good. So hopefully, if this takes inspiration from that, it looks like, then I'm genuinely gonna go download it and probably stream it.
All right. So The Witness is a maybe. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is a maybe. Cars is just an absolute waste of time.
I might get Cars when I have my niece and nephew round.
Why? Why don't you just put the film on?
Because
you should take just nah.
No, because they were at that age where they can play Xbox. Now they can actually use a controller.
That's what Sea of Thieves and No Man's Sky is for, mate.
That is true.
Ooh, all that content they can get through.
Yeah.
And then you've got, towards the end of the month, the 16th to the 30th, Dead Space 2.
Yeah. Another game for my niece and nephew. I'm sure they'll love it.
Yeah, which is another sort of disappointment.
Get them full of nightmares and send them back to their dad.
So games with gold. The Witness, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Cars, and Dead Space 2. Just don't sign up for games with gold, guys. That's my recommendation.
Well, you get it with gold, don't you?
Well, yeah. Save your Xbox space, mate. Turn off automatic download.
Well, that's it. You can just technically get the game, but never download it, so it's just always in your library.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in that mood to just go, you know what, I'll give it a bash. It's always there.
I've done that. I've done that a few times, to be fair. But then I uninstall it afterwards, usually.
Yeah.
So
I know you used to be able to. I don't know if you still can, but if you don't have an Xbox, or no, so it was if you had a 360, but didn't have an Xbox One, you could go on the website and get the Xbox One games still. So when you finally got an Xbox One, you'd then have those games already in your catalogue.
Okay.
At this point in time,
can you still do that?
I imagine you can still do it, but I don't really imagine anyone's still on the 360.
Fair one. I don't know. I can't imagine anyone's on the 360 at all anymore, to be honest.
No, I imagine there's some, but I don't know.
I think are most of the servers even still supported for the games on there?
They must do, because I was playing Halo 3 the other day, and that was a 360 game. I wasn't playing it via Master Chief Collection. I was playing it through back.
I was going to say
actual Halo 3.
Roger. Fair enough.
Yeah, there was 190 people online.
190 people. There you go. You heard it here first. There's still 200 boring odd people that play that game.
Well, there's 2,000 the other night. So.
It's still there. It's still going. It's still not going to convince me to get games with gold, though, mate.
But you've already got gold, so you tend
cancel my gold. Don't want it. Don't want it. But anyway, yeah. That's it. Go on. Give us one of your segues.
Those sort of games aren't going to be good enough to keep you up at night. But what might keep you up at night is Insomnia.
Insomnia 62. So what I've done while we've been chatting, so if you give me a minute, I've got us a video.
Oh, excellent. Can we play the Baby Shark song just to bring back those memories?
We can do.
Yes.
Let me bring this in. It's gonna come in and fill the screen first, like it does.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Insomnia trailer. Yeah, the trailer, I found the trailer to be very, very misleading. Really misleading, to be honest with you.
That looks closer to the time we went before. Look how big that setup was.
Okay, there we go. Got it in the box. I got it in the box and it left. Okay, we're watching it. We're watching it again because we got it in the box. But yeah, it's the UK's biggest gaming festival, apparently. Yeah. But all this stuff they're doing now was not there for Insomnia 62. So this is obviously Insomnia 61 or 59. So You can see there it's got esports zones, indie zones, cosplays, bring your own computers. But it's...
That must be 61 because apparently the summer events are bigger in terms of quality and quantity.
Well, I didn't enjoy it.
No.
I enjoyed going there, and who we went with, obviously. Intoxicated TV went as a whole. Me, obviously you, Ask Conkers, Luke, and then Will, he came as well. And it was really good to go with friends to do things. Admittedly, all we did was mostly drink and get drunk. Because as soon as we got there and we got in, it took us, 40 minutes? 40 minutes tops.
Yeah, pretty much 40 minutes.
We'd seen everything. It was done. Like, we'd seen it. There wasn't any sort of sales stands. Like last time, Alienware had a tiny stand. Razer had a stand that didn't even sell Razer apparel or any sort of... It didn't sell any Razer stuff, did it? It was just a stage.
I don't even recall seeing the Razer stand. That's how bad it was.
So it was like, it was a really tiny stand. Were you not stood with me? It was, they were playing, what's that mobile version of League of Legends?
Not Dota, Smite?
No, none of them two. There's another one. I'll have a look now. But yeah, basically it was so small.
Yeah, it was.
It was a waste of time.
They could have fit it in one hall.
Yeah, it was in one hall. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. I've played it. I downloaded it as well. Is it Vainglory? I think it's Vainglory. So it was Vainglory, which is basically basically Smite or League of Legends. It's a 5v5 MOBA, and there was like their stage was a screen in the middle with two sofas either side, and then some blokes playing on their mobile phones. It was that whole stage was just a bit of a disappointment, really. The retro zone wasn't the best.
It wasn't very big, was it?
No, it wasn't that big.
I think it was like four aisles. Retro consoles ranging from... What's the earliest I've seen? I think the earliest one I spotted was NES.
Yeah, I think there was a NES there. But yeah, it was, and then that was obviously just full of kids, and you didn't even want to get on there. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't, and it was so tightly crammed into like two tables.
Yeah,
two lengthy tables.
Spaced it out a bit better. I mean, they had a big open square bit with just fucking Lego in it. It's like, why?
Yeah, they did actually. I forgot about that. Every time you like bought a raffle ticket, they filled in a big picture of Lego on the floor or something, as opposed to spreading out where you could actually sit. Then there was the Call of Duty World League on there, which had a whole hall to itself for the sake of a stage with a couple hundred chairs. Not even that. There wasn't even that many places to sit with a bar in it.
Yeah, with really expensive drinks.
I mean, literally, we'd seen the whole thing in an hour. In an hour, realistically, we'd done everything there was to do.
Yeah,
in my opinion, there was no big Xbox stands. There was Fortnite. You could watch people play Fortnite there.
Yeah, they had a little PlayStation stand, wasn't it, with Fortnite?
Yeah, there was sort of no custom PC build stands like there usually is. No like HyperX.
There was
Corsair.
A small Nintendo stand as well.
Yeah, a tiny. Yeah, but that was like tiny.
Yeah, it was. So I think it's slightly bigger than the PlayStation one, but something I can say about.
So I mean, considering we went to, where did we go? 59 was it? I think it was 59.
Was it last year we went or the year before?
It was the year before. It was 60, 59 or 60. But
that was 61, 62, yeah, 59.
That one was really good. So, you know, I was expecting quite a lot and I thought it'd be really good, but actually was really disappointed. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I had a good time. And if you've never been to one, I still recommend you go to one.
I recommend the summer one.
Yeah, I'd do the summer one. I mean, I think you'd just be a bit disappointed. Yeah. Especially if you bought like a camping weekend ticket, because you can camp there as well in one of the halls.
Yeah, you basically take your own computer, and they got a big hall set up, and everything's LAN.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're into PC gaming, they do like League tournaments, Counter-Strike tournaments, big massive LAN parties basically, and then you work your way through tournaments and stuff. But you have to bring all your own computer and stuff like that. That's it. The best part of the whole thing was the pub quiz that they do on
Baby Shark
the Friday night. Oh, the Baby Shark. Should I get your Baby Shark up? Go on, you tell us about the pub quiz, and I'll get Baby Shark.
So this pub quiz was what I thought it was going to be anyway. It was going to be a pub quiz about nerdy shit, games, comics, that sort of stuff. What it turned out to be was a pub quiz about normal, general knowledge stuff and science. And when you're pissed, that's quite hard. But it was good. It ended up turning into some weed by the end of it because of this particular song and a Tetris dubstep remix. Have you got it?
It's on now.
Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark. Mama shark do 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 do. Mama shark do 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 do. Mama shark do 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 do. Mama shark.
So much.
Papa shark do 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 do. Papa shark do 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 do. Papa shark do 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 do. Papa shark. Grandma shark do do do.
That's it. I'm not doing any more than that.
Alright.
That's me. I've peaked. I've peaked with that little Baby Shark playlist there.
But it gets faster and more like.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It says the same thing another 9,000 times and speeds up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But yeah, the whole pub quiz. I see Monica peeking in there on the left.
Yeah. They can see you, do.
We can't. Run away! Yeah.
Your face.
Oh, I'm not wearing pants, I was going to say, Jesus.
I can hear you.
I'm not wearing pants. Oh, that's gonna be there.
Come on.
Well, wow, okay. That's how she rolls. But yeah, the pub quiz. Everyone in the pub quiz went mental when the song came on. Then the pub quiz itself was really fucking difficult.
Yes.
Really difficult.
I didn't think it was going to be that hard. To be honest, the problem was people were blatantly cheating.
Oh yeah, of course they were.
Some of those questions and how young those other people were. There's no way they knew that. No way. But it was. If we hadn't have gone to that night at the pub quiz made up for the day being abysmal.
Yeah, fully agree. Fully agree. That saved it for me.
Yeah.
That did save it for me.
If we hadn't gone there, I would have been so gutted and disappointed that I convinced you guys to come. Well, I say you guys, I mean like Alex and the rest.
Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. But are we going to give it another go, though?
I'll give it another go in the summer.
Yeah.
As long as we get pub quiz tickets.
Yeah, definitely.
We get the pub quiz tickets, I'm in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll keep my ear to the ground for when that gets announced. And then hopefully it'll be a bigger, better show. And then we'll have a bigger, better quiz at the end of it.
Saying that, though, I think the next thing we're attending is... Are you coming to the Face It Counter-Strike Championships in London?
Oh, yeah.
Later in the year?
You and Conkers are looking at that, aren't you?
We're talking about going. That's good. That's better than what this was, trust me.
Yeah.
Even though it's only sort of Counter-Strike based, that is a lot better.
The other one you're talking about is DreamHack as well, isn't it?
Yeah, DreamHack was good. But this is this is basically a bigger DreamHack.
Yeah.
So, but it's good.
I'm potentially looking at going to EGX. That's not till September though.
Yeah. I want to go to EGX. Get me in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what I could do.
Oh wait, September. I might not be here.
It's around. Don't take my word for it. It's just around that end of the year.
Right. Okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Yeah. There'll be a date. Actually, the dates might be out already. I'll have a look.
You have a look. But I mean, other than that, just go through our little notes. Little notes, because we have to have a little bit of a notes, otherwise we go off on tangents and end up chatting crap.
It's the 20th to the 23rd of September.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Maybe previously engaged with work.
I've got my fingers crossed again. Free. See how that works out. Yeah,
see what happens.
Yeah, because I'll tell you about me brother and his podcast.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Plug him. If you haven't heard.
Yeah. So.
Go
on. My brother's part of a group called Maximum Power Up. They do somewhat weekly podcast on iTunes. They also have a YouTube channel as well. Basically, they've applied for press tickets, so they hope to get they're almost big enough to be able to get them. So fingers crossed. I mean, my brother is the only one part of the group locally enough to actually attend, so he'll be getting them and representing. So hopefully, I'll be able to tag along and represent us.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
It'd be good, mate.
Yeah, you should try out their podcast. They actually do manage to bag interviews with like semi high up people in the industry. But they do focus mainly on retro stuff. So they're always talking about fucking Ataris, Commodores, and all that sort of stuff. That's because they're slightly older than us. That group. So they're talking about their childhood memories. But they do modern stuff every now and again.
I mean, it's good, guys. If you haven't listened, I've listened to a couple of their podcasts. To be honest, they are really good, guys. If you're into your retro gaming and stuff, make sure you check them out. Yeah. They're definitely worth it. I mean, I haven't really got anything else, mate. Unless you have anything else you're doing stream wise, anything like that.
Stream wise, I'm gonna look at the Witness. If that's what I think it is, then I'm gonna download that and I'm gonna get a stream on for that at some point. I think my main aim this month is to probably stream some State of Decay, get ready for 2 coming out at the end of this month. Other than that, I'm probably just gonna try and faff around with YouTube stuff, get better video editing.
Sounds good to me.
And hopefully get you online for a bit of Divinity Original Sin 2.
I'll be on that. I'll be happy to stream a bit of that. I admit I am a massive noob when it comes to that, but yeah, definitely. Me, I'll probably carry on streaming PUBG, and then we'll get on Divinity Original Sin 2 and Counter Strike. Nothing new for me. Usual stuff. Stream when I can. No set schedule. Just a bit of whatever, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking if we do get on Divinity, streaming without overlays.
Streaming what?
Then streaming it without the overlays.
Okay.
So then I can take your end and my end, mash it together and just put it up YouTube.
Yeah, that's fine. My iPad might want to edit my guest appearance. That's all right, mate. You can't see
edit out live.
You can't. We can't edit out anything live. There's only like 2,000 people here, so you're all right. Yeah. But yeah, it was like literally this much of your face.
Yeah.
You'll be alright. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Unless you've got anything else.
No, I think that's about it. Unless you want to go back to Lord of the Rings, I'm quite happy to.
I'm not going to talk about Lord of the Rings all night. It's a shorter one than usual. We've been going on about an hour 15. But then again, it is 9:15, so it is time for you to get to bed.
Yeah, I am at 4 in the morning. That reminds me.
Go on.
Sunday, me and Conkers are attending the Wolf Run.
I
will be taking my GoPro to record it all, and I will be putting it on our YouTube at a later date.
Yeah. I haven't got a thing to our YouTube for some reason. My bad. But yeah, join the Discord channel, and then the links to the YouTube will be in there anyway.
Yeah.
And just keep an eye out. Obviously, Pubcast 3.0. This one will go up onto the YouTube. Timmo's Wolf Run with Conkers will go up onto the YouTube as well. as we try and sort of resurrect our dying, well, our lack of content YouTube. But yeah, keep an eye out.
What content Sea of Thieves of our YouTube?
No Man's Sky. Neutral answer.
Yeah.
But listen, that's it. That's all from me. That's all I've got. Timmo, you got anything?
No, that's all for me. You can follow me at Intoxicated Timmo on Twitter, or you can just search Mixer for...
It's above us. Yeah. There. Somewhere. It's up there.
Somewhere.
For each of us. It's up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, check us out anyway, guys. From me and from Timmo, I will catch you next time.
Alright, see you later.
Peace out.